Welcome to the test kitchen. We're going to make a couple simple sauces today. You know, the key to eating better is simplicity. And what we're going to do is not the classical method of making sauces, but more of a new style. These new style sauces focus on simplicity of ingredients, and the key is when you're just using simple ingredients, they have to be really high quality ingredients. So to start, we're going to make a scallop veloute. We're starting with shallots that I have sliced here. I have sea scallops. Now when we get sea scallops, we want to go with chemical free. We don't want any additives or anything in the food that we're using. I'm going to mince the sea scallops. Okay. There's my scallops. I got my shallots. I'm going to take leek, and I'm only going to use the white part of the leek only, okay? Now in classical cooking, there is a thing called mirepoix. That was onion, celery, carrot. Well, this is really kind of a new style mirepoix. So we have our leeks, mushrooms. Now the key to the mushrooms is I'm going to not wash the mushrooms, because what happens to a mushroom when you wash it? It turns black. Well, we're making a white sauce. This is a cream sauce, so we don't want it to turn black. So what we're going to do is we're not going to wash them, we're going to peel them. So we take our mushroom, just simply peel the dark off the mushroom. You see that? Then we take our spoon, and we're going to take out, some people call them the gills of the mushroom. So we do that with a couple mushrooms. Just peel them like that. Cut our mushrooms, slice them up. So our mirepoix now is shallots, mushrooms, leeks. That's our mirepoix. In our pan, we're going to add extra virgin olive oil. We're going to add our mirepoix. Mix that up a little bit. A little salt, white pepper. Now we're going to turn it down. I don't want it to brown. Now we're going to add the scallops. Get a few more in there. Here, we're just going to cook that until all that liquid is gone. We're concentrating the flavors into the scallops, the mushrooms, everything's getting all concentrated as it cooks down. That's really what our entire sauce is based upon, just these few ingredients. Our liquid, almost gone, and we're going to put heavy cream. And people say, oh, well, heavy cream, you know, there's a lot of fat in heavy cream. But the key to this type of sauce is it's very simple. The flavors are highly concentrated, so you're only putting a small amount on your finished dish. So actually, you're using a lot less fat, a lot less calories than something that really didn't taste that good to begin with, and you got to put all this stuff in there to make it taste better. Very simple, very straightforward. Once we put the cream in there, we're going to actually, the easiest way is to put a top on it and bake it. And bake it for about an hour. You don't want it to boil. What happens when heavy cream, when it boils? It gets chalky. We don't want it to boil with the stuff in it. Once the flavor has concentrated for about an hour, then we'll take it and we'll strain it, and we'll have this wonderful essence of scallop. Okay, this is our scallop veloute simmering here. Just to give you an idea, we never want it to boil or even simmer any more than this. This is actually almost a little bit too much, so we're going to cut the heat down and really just pull our pan over to the side a little bit to control the simmering. That right there, just a little bubble, that's perfect. Okay, our scallop veloute is ready now. We're going to strain it. We're going to carefully, we don't want to mash the protein or the vegetables because we don't want that to get into our sauce. So we'll just pour that in there, okay? And we're not going to push it through or anything. We're just going to let it gently strain. And that's it. The sauce is basically ready. The only thing we have to do to it now is reduce it. No starch. Just reduce it lightly till you get the consistency that you want, and then you're done. This sauce now has such wonderful flavor. All you have to do is add maybe a little pepper, maybe a little tomato, a little herb. You smell that. It smells great.